Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. Now today I'm going to be doing a taste testing of some new chocolates. Maybe you've tried them already. If you have, let me know in the comments what you think of them. Now some of these have been around for a few weeks now. I'm just getting around to trying some of them today, and also let me know in the comments if there's any others you think I should try. Now the first ones we have these Munchies gingerbread flavour. Now Munchies are a brand that's been around for a long time now. I think sometime in the 1930s I think they first made appearance with the original flavour, and there's a mint flavour as well in that long tube that you get, sort of like arranged like Rolos. But the trend now is to have sweets in bags. So these are gingerbread flavour. There's also I think there's cookie dough flavour. There's probably a salted caramel as one of the popular flavours to have in sweet now. So gingerbread flavour, always say love to share on there, which you get about 10 sweets in there nowadays as well. So do they smell of gingerbread first off? Yeah, you can smell gingerbread. Now I'll probably say in every single one of these reviews that I do that it's nice to get good hit of the flavour, not just from the smell but from tasting as well. And sometimes it's a little disappointed, not just in sweets but in biscuits as well. If you haven't seen any of those videos and you want to, just take a look at my channel and you'll see what I talk about in there with some of the flavours. So gingerbread munchies, of course, the classic sort of almost a pyramid but without the point on it. So I do like ginger, by the way, so gingerbread, so should like these, just see how much of a hit it's going to give us. So here we go. You get that biscuit, sort of crunchy bit you expect from the munchie. Slight hit of ginger. You got a nice chocolate. I would say it's more gingery than gingerbread, if that makes sense, because you're not really getting the texture of gingerbread. It is subtle. Have another one just to see if it comes through anymore. They are nice. Moving on. We have these dairy milk buttons. Buttons, probably one of my favourites, sort of the dairy milk sub-brand. I do like a nice fruit and nut when having dairy milk. But I do like the buttons. I used to like those big giant buttons. I don't think they do them anymore. And you also got giant Yorkie buttons as well. But mint classic combination, of course, with chocolate. So these should be good. Let's see if they have a minty smell in the bag. Yeah, there's a bit of a mint smell in there. So let's see what these are going to be like. Again, very subtle. It's not like if you was eating an after 8 or something, where as soon as you bite into it you get that minty flavour. I know that's got like a cream centre and this is just a flavouring of it. I doubt it's even got, it probably literally is just a mint flavouring in it. Yeah, peppermint, yeah, so it's not that intense mint hit, but they are nice. You can't go wrong with buttons, really. Like I say, let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these and what you think of them. So, this, moving on to a bar now. This one's been out for a while. New Cadbury's Caramel Milk. Now, looking at it inside, it reminds me very much of Caramac, which I think you can still buy. You don't see it a lot nowadays. Because on the front it just says golden caramel chocolate, so I think it's very similar to that, because Caramac is Nestle, isn't it, if I'm correct in saying. So this is sort of Cadbury's version. So it makes you wonder why it took so long to do it, really. So I imagine it's going to taste similar to that, and if I remember Caramac, it's one of those you can't really eat like a great deal of, because it's quite sweet. The famous Cadbury swirl in there. So let's see what this is going to be like. I think it's probably going to be sweet as well, but here we go. The sweetness doesn't come through straight away, actually. Sort of going to say not as sweet as Caramac, but it does come through after a while. It's a very caramelly taste, like, if that makes sense. I haven't had Caramac for a while, but from what I remember, I would say I maybe slightly prefer that. This has got a very sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but, you know, if you've had it, let me know what you think in the comments. It's nice, but I think I need to have a Caramac now to compare. I think I might like that slightly more. Let's just actually have one more bit just to see. It's always good to, just in case you don't get it, you know, the hit straight away. Yeah. I think what I might try and say is that maybe the caramel sweetness is a bit, it sort of hits you of a sudden. It's got a little more of an artificial taste, I would say, compare it to Caramac. Now, these next two are from B&M. They're actually made in they're made in this country. Doesn't actually say, does it? But they're made for the shop B&M. If you're not familiar with B&M, it's a shop in the UK. It's kind of like a bargain shop. They do groceries, they do household stuff, they do gardening, painting and decorating. It's a very useful shop, and I like to have a wander around in there. You never know what you're going to find, especially like to browse the sweets and chocolates and biscuits, because you find things that, you know, you don't often see in other shops, and that's where I found the Munchies gingerbread and the mint buttons, because they often import stuff from other countries, flavours that we don't have. They've got some Australian chocolate bars in there, which I would like to review, but they're like $2.99 each at the moment, so maybe in a future video. But it's always a great shop to have a look at, and you know, they're all over the UK, so always good to have a look at if you see one. Now, so these first ones are the original Choc Nibbles from Sweet Dreams. I don't know if these are new or not, because I've only just noticed them, so they're new to me. It says the original knobby nibble, made with real milk chocolate, caramel and dusted with icing sugar. Now, I'm not going to say that they're not going to be good because of the sort of what you might say like a sort of cheap packaging, and they're only 69p, so I thought, oh, for a big bag like that, 69 pence. Are they going to be that good? I mean, you know, the fact that it's got real milk chocolate on it just depends on the percentage, which, if we have a look, is 25% minimum, so it's not that high. Do they smell? Got a little bit of a cocoa smell. They're sort of randomly sort of like that. Hey, let's give it a go. Solid chocolate, so dusting of ice and sugar. Don't really get the caramel actually. I just had to check to make sure I did have caramel. Yeah, real milk chocolate caramel. Try another bit. Yeah, oh yeah, I've just seen on the back it says made in the UK, so that's a good thing. Get the caramel a little bit. And the chocolate is only 25%. Yeah, it's they are sort of what I was expecting, if I'm honest with you. I mean, for 69p you get a lot in there, so you know they're one you can definitely share. You know, it'd be ideal if you need to snack on a train journey or something. So the other ones are birthday cake nibbles. One of those flavours that sort of, you know, someone comes up with it, a bit like salted caramel, and then everyone else sort of jumps on the bandwagon because they know it's going to be popular. There's a lot of birthday cake, you know, I mean, off the top of the head. Isn't it? Ben and Jerry's do a birthday cake, and I mean, I know that's been out for a while now, and then, you know, you sort of see it in a lot of different things. So how do you sort of replicate birthday cake in a sweet? Well, here it says vanilla nibbles with real milk chocolate and candy sprinkles. So that's going to be interesting. They have a... interesting. I don't explain the smell really. But it's nice. Okay, so similar to the other ones. They're not all the same size. I think some are just broken off and there's some that are not. So they're not coated that well. It's missing on that one. Okay, so let's get one and let's see what it's like. Right, sorry about that, I had to just change the battery in my camera, but we are back now. So I was talking about these Choc nibbles. Trying to describe the flavour. I need to have another one actually now. Birthday cake flavour. Reminds me a little bit of those sort of, yeah, you can taste the vanilla, but it reminds me a little bit of those sort of sweets you get in the pick and mix. A bit like those sort of, a little bit like those jazzies. I can see where they're sort of going for with the birthday cake flavour, which the vanilla really helps sort of bring across a bit. It's very subtle, but yeah, again, generous bag and for the price. And yeah, they're nice to eat. So, overall, good selection. Like I say, let me know in the comments what you think of them. But I'd probably say my favourite are the Munchies gingerbread flavour because they've got a nice hit of ginger to them. And I do like the mint buttons, but they could be a bit more minty, maybe. Because obviously they've used peppermint, it's not going to come through as much. And the Cadbury's caramel milk, do like that. I say it reminds me of Caramac. What's interesting is on the back it says 3 squares, which is like 1 strip is what you consider a portion. So they're saying basically there's about 6 portions in there. I think most people would disagree with that. But and the 2 from B&M, yeah, I do like them. So I was a bit, you know, I knew there probably wouldn't be anything amazing, but you can be surprised. That's why you've got to try these things. I'd say they're a good thing to share as well. So yeah, the Munchies sort of first, Dairy Milk Buttons put in second, and the Caramel and probably the B&M ones in the sort of third. They're all sort of not any bad really, all sort of got their own merit. So let me know in the comments what you think of them, and there'll be more taste tests coming soon. So if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in another video very soon. So let me know all your comments below what you think of these sweets and any others that you may recommend. So I'll see you again soon in another video. Take care. Bye for now.